Okay, we've got Gary with the Treasure Hunters Roadshow. They're in town. And again, Gary, where can people come see you all this week, and what are the hours?
Well, this week in Perry, we are there Monday through Friday, but it'll be Monday through Thursday, 9 to 6, and Friday, 9 to 4. In Macon, Americus, and Cordell, they're there.
That's Cordell.
Cordell, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
That's all right.
They're there from Tuesday through Saturday. Would be Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 4.
But, I mean, where exactly there are you going to be? Do you have that?
Well, in Perry, we're at the Holiday Inn just off the interstate. Let me see. We've traveled so much. Yeah, we're at the Holiday Inn on 200 Valley Drive. In Macon, they're at the Baymont Inn and Suites at 3680 Riverside Drive. In Americus, they're at the Windsor Hotel at 120 West Lamar Street. And in Cordele, they're at the Holiday Inn Express at 1102 Arkway Drive.
Okay.
All right. Now, you've got some of these items up here. Now, these are items that you have actually purchased from people who have brought this stuff in, and you appraise it, and you kind of just sit there and make the deal right there on the spot.
Exactly.
Tell us about some of the things you've got. You've got some coins up here. You've also got looks like some gold chains and all of that. You've got blades of all types, swords, and you've got a bayonet down there. I'm taking it this is just people have brought these things out of their attics or out of their garages or whatever. Now, what are the things that you would counsel people as far as bringing in items?
Okay,
what do you want to do? Do you want to clean them up? Do you want to all of that? Tell me about that.
That's exactly where I was going to go with this. Before we get into the different types of categories that I've got here, I try to bring a small sampling of everything, but one of the biggest mistakes people make is they try to clean things up or fix things, and basically even with coins, and I hate to say it's usually the ladies say, oh, we don't want to bring these dirty old coins in here, well, let's clean them up. Oh, I've almost got
If I clean them up, it'll be worth more. Yeah.
And they'll take a Brillo pad and really scrub them and get
that just ruins it, doesn't it?
Exactly. Collectors in every collectible category want the item in its original state and condition. With coin collectors, they want the original patina that was on that coin. If you change it, it's been altered. And by altering an item, you can devastate it. Okay,
right.
So
there's a very, very valid point. And if you're thinking about coming down and bringing some items, take that to heart. Don't try to clean it.
Or fix it.
Don't fix it either.
Don't fix it.
Bring it
my
as
advice is blow off the dust and bring it in.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
I wouldn't even blow the dust off of it. I'd be afraid that would ruin it.
Well, I want to give you a good case in point. We had a lady come in, it was about 2 months ago, and she walked in with a guitar case. And vintage guitars are doing extremely well right now.
Okay.
She says to me, I have a 1958 Les Paul Gold Top Gibson guitar. And my eyes lit up.
Okay.
And she proceeded to open the case, and she pulled out this guitar, and I got this look on my face. And I said, well, let me date it first. And we went through the process of dating the guitar and that type of thing. And I came back to her, and I said, man, we have two issues here. Number one, this is a Les Paul Gold Top, but it's cherry. And I said, and secondly, it's not dating at a 57, it's a 61. And she says, absolutely not. My husband bought it before we got married. He used to serenade me with this guitar, and I hated guitar music, so I know when he bought it.
Okay.
Well, come to find out, she said, my husband hated that gold color, so he sent it back to Gibson. They refinished it with a cherry finish, and I think while it was there, the headstock was cracked, so they replaced the headstock.
And it ruined the guitar.
It went from an $80,000 guitar to a $4,000.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Because that's like taking a Barbie doll and sticking a G.I. Joe head on it and saying, I've got an original Barbie.
Oh, my.
It just, still $4,000 for a guitar that's in your closet is not bad.
80 grand?
Exactly.
Oh, my.
Exactly. It was in great condition and everything,
Holy
but it just
And that was the
killed it.
guitar that he serenaded her with. Men just don't serenade women anymore. It's
Serenaded
It's a lost art.
It's like Andy Griffith, what's his name, came in from the hills. Miss B, I'm going to declare for you.
But there is a case in point right there. Don't try to fix or clean up your items. Just bring them as is, and they'll do the appraising at the show.
Even you've got an item and maybe a piece of it is missing. Don't think it's not worth anything. Bring it in. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A collector will still purchase it, even if it's something they've got to get repaired. But the collector wants to be the person that does that. The end buyer does that repair on that item.
Because that's a lot of the thrill to them of collecting is actually restoring the item. Is that right?
That's right. And they know and will handle it with the care they want done to it. If you super glue this thing back on and hand it to them, that devalues it even more than it was when it was broken.
They take it into what Pawn Stars calls an expert.
Yeah, an expert. Exactly.
No, the expert comes in to appraise it, and then they take it to. They've got wonderful people that can fix anything.
Well,
up,
then the collector will actually buy it and then fix it themselves, because most of the times the collectors are the experts.
Right.
They really know what it takes to repair the stuff and actually make it back into, mint condition.
Now, Gary, does old Coca-Cola merchandise still bring good money?
It does. There are a lot of reproductions out there.
Sure.
And anything that becomes valuable or collectible is also reproduced across the board. They do it all the time. I brought some of these items to give the different categories. Of course, again, the gold and silver and coins, those are doing fabulous right now. I can't say enough about those. But old tin toys I have down there.
Yeah,
I've got some cast iron toys. Those can bring a nice premium. Again, very highly reproduced. This one actually happens to be a reproduction.
Is that a Tonka?
That's a Tonka.
Wow.
That's a Tonka.
I was fixing to say, I had a truck very much like that.
It's got the hydraulic lift. You can see it when the
Now,
bed comes
what year would that Tonka truck be?
I believe that was 19. Let me take a quick look at it.
Okay. Because I had one very, very similar to that.
I'm going to say 1961, 62.
That would sound about right.
That was obviously a hand-me-down from your older sibling.
Of course,
though.
mine was.
You were born in 1960.
I
so
was born in 1961,
okay.
but I had one that was very similar to that, which was probably just a couple of years after
Right, there were
this one.
several different models
Right.
made. That's why I was trying to look at the headlights.
Because
to see
mine was
exactly
yellow.
what that was.
I do know that.
Well,
But,
if we
and I
wanna-
also banged the wheels off of it and just beat it
sure.
to death. So.
Sure, and set it on fire. We're
Yeah,
about
that
to
too.
have something full here.
Okay.
If we want to know how old we are, all we've got to do is look back at this quality truck here and know that this was a modern toy the
Yeah.
year we were born.
Yeah.
Or actually,
was a
a
modern
year
toy.
after we were born.
Yeah.
This was a modern toy. So,
We don't want the guitar to fall.
so Brad, here's how old we are right here.
Yeah, that's it. It's the little round front end, and it's yikes. It's